So these are 4 elongated skulls that were just brought from Palpa, which is near Nazca. And the person who has brought them, does Senior not want to be filmed or photographed?
No quiere salir ni en la foto ni que lo filmen, ¿verdad?
No? Okay, that's bien. So he, the man who brought these does not want to be photographed, so we will not photograph him. But he's brought these skulls, and he says that he has found examples where the skeletons of these were 2.2 meters tall, which is contrary to what is normally thought, in that most researchers have believed or found evidence that the bodies are only 1.65 meters. So the idea or fact that these are 2.2 meters makes them not only larger than the average ancestral person in this area, but also the fact that they are much, much taller than anyone present, on average, presently living on the earth. So we are going to have to make a trip to where he comes from, which is in the Palpa area, in order to see what else. He's also said that he's found the arm, including the hand, complete arm of an individual that was found with a buried elongated skull person in the area of Palpa, and that arm bone itself is 2 meters long with only 3 fingers. Again, what's intriguing about these skulls is what is normal in a human skull is to find this hole in the jaw. That's where the nerve and blood vessels come out in order to feed the jaw properly. And so that normally is what you have. You have one on either side of your lower jaw. But what's intriguing here is that we also find one. There are other little ones, but there's always one in the back. Only of the elongated skulls. Sometimes there are 2, but there's always at least one. This example, or this individual, doesn't have it because this skull was clearly shaped artificially. And the reason why we know that is that it is not even on the sides. Whereas the ones which may to some degree be natural are bilaterally symmetrical like this. So again here you see that this individual was clearly, or that the skull is clearly misshapen, but this one is almost perfectly bilaterally symmetrical. And these 3 are probably from the same family because all 3 of them were found in the same grave, and they were facing each other, as in their faces were turned towards each other. So that all Paracas were buried in family graves. So that tells us, even though these 3 were from Palpa, which is near Nazca, the Paracas people lived in that area as well. But that shows us that these 3 individuals were members of the same family. Not this one. This one's a little bit different. It was found not in the exact same gravesite.